Welcome to another edition of our Saturday Health Forum. I am so excited to have you here today. And one thing that we like to do every Saturday evening is to thank God for the opportunity to be alive. It's a privilege, it's not a right. So each time we have the opportunity to see the beauty of another day or to experience the wonders of the work of God, we have to acknowledge it and thank Him for the privilege. Now, tonight, we are privileged to be here. I want to thank God on behalf of every one of us and appreciate Him because He's the only God who could have done this for us. So, we thank God on behalf of every woman on this platform and those of us that are yet to join the community as well. For the purpose of those that are just joining us for the first time, this is Tabitha Health and Wellness Online Forum, where we learn about how to stay healthy using the principle of nature, what God has given to us, to nurture our body system in order to stay strong to fulfill our God given purpose on earth. Because without good health, life can be miserable and worthless. A quick disclaimer: on this platform, we do not diagnose or treat diseases. It is purely educational educational. So therefore, if you have any health concern, please do not hesitate to see your healthcare provider. Today, we will be talking about something very critical. We can't conclude this month's breast care. As we all know, the month of May has been dedicated to the month of breast care. And we can't conclude the breast care challenge period without having to talk about something that is very critical to every woman. We like to shy away from it, but I just want us to talk about it tonight. And then as we go on, we will see that it is not something that all of us should be afraid of. We should face it and beat it hands down. So tonight, welcome to this honorable platform where we'll be talking about breast cancer. We will be talking about breast cancer tonight. In as much as we are not going to be diving into the nitty-gritty of breast cancer, we were basically going to talk about the breast food and practices that can help us to prevent and to also heal from breast cancer. So it is not the science and the technological part of it that we'll be talking about tonight. We're talking about what concerns us because we majorly deal with things that we can do, eat, that can keep us healthy. So tonight, step back as we talk about breast cancer, healing and preventable food and other lifestyle practices as well. Before we talk about the food and other things, and also as we're going to be talking about food, I will equally be sharing about certain plants, herbs, essential oils, and things that we can use as well that can help us to heal and to prevent cancer, breast cancer. Let me also start with this, that because we're talking about breast cancer doesn't mean that I'm talking only to people who already have breast cancer. It's about every one of us. The topic tonight is about every one of us, and I want us to embrace it and take it very seriously. If you are been following our platform from the beginning of this year, you realize that we had a breast care challenge in February. Why are we doing this? Because we realize that we are all women on this platform, one, and it is important for us to talk about things that are really affecting the society as a whole. It's affecting women at a very, very, very terrible rate, and we need to talk about it. So tonight, please don't shy away from it. Invite your friends to come on board and also share this particular message after tonight's class to share with them so that they can learn a few things as well. There are certain things I want us to understand about breast cancer. Like every other breast cancer, like every other cancer, cancer is cancer. And now, I've explained certain things about cancer in our previous classes, and when we were talking about the lymphatic system and the rest. A tumor can either be benign or malignant. If it's benign, that means that it's not cancerous, and the properties the properties of a benign cancer is that it cannot move. They don't have the power. They can't move from one place to another. They're stationary. They are just there. Okay. They can grow bigger, yes, but they can't move, they can't spread. The only time when they can spread is when they have become malignant. So they are benign tumors and they have malignant tumors. So if you have been diagnosed and we said, oh, the tumor or the lump, they brought it out, or did a biopsy or whatever they did to bring it out and to examine it, then they say, oh, it is malignant, oh, it is benign. Then I'm sure you understand what it means now. For some people that got the news that the breast lump is malignant, it's not something to be afraid of. It's not something to kill or to break down completely from. I think it's that time. It's easier said. It's easier said, really, truly, because my mother went through it, and we've been there. I've been there before, so I can imagine the trauma. I wasn't the one carrying it, but honestly, I was really, really badly affected emotionally. I was badly affected, and I tell you that. So it was just part of me. And so what affects my mother, of course, you know that affects me so well. So it was such a torture for me, right? Seeing my mother in that pain, and then having to go through all the processes and all of that. So a lot actually rested on my shoulder at that time. So I can feel your pulse, and I know that it's such a battle. But one thing that you should hold on to is that you are not alone. You are not alone. The second thing that you should also consider, remember, is that God is with you, and everything will end up in praise and in testimony. Don't also forget that a lot of people have gone through this path before and they have come out victorious. Remember that you too will come out victorious. It is important for you to understand this. The attitude at which you embrace this thing. The popular say that it is not what happened to you that really matters, it's how you handle what happens to you that really matters. So how are you handling your situation? It is very important. How are you handling the news? How are you handling the situation where that you handle? We'll be talking about that as well. So please understand this basic principle. You are not alone. God is with you. You are God's child, and He knows about you. He hasn't abandoned you. When some women, when they get this news, they start to even begin to speak negative words to God and say, oh God, why? Okay, so please, I just want you to relax. It's not something that we should kill ourselves about, and let's just come together tonight and talk about this. The reality is, cancer is real. Breast cancer is real. I shared images last week with us, or I think last week or 2 weeks ago, with us, of certain women battling with this particular issue, at the stage at which they are, the rotten stage. Some have gotten to rotten stage, which is a terrible one, okay? But God has restored people even from that state. So breast cancer is real. If anybody tells you that, oh, it's just a scam, it's real. It's happening, and we all need to be informed. Another point that you want to understand is that breast cancer is really, really, really like a wildfire, like a wildfire. And I'm not saying because it's patching on people, just patching on people. It's just because we do not have enough information. We do not have enough knowledge. We're not knowledgeable enough in certain areas of our body system. And certain different things happen different times, okay? And we all have to be equipped with great information to be able to overcome certain things that come our way. Breast cancer is spreading so fast. A lot of women are, coming down with breast cancer. A lot of women are having breast lumps. A lot of people are having these issues. Where are they coming from? Why is it happening? So we need to come together to look at it. I myself will also research and think and talk and check things out on a daily basis. We listen to people who have gone through it before. We listen to people who came out of it. We have invited conquerors on this platform and so we share their story and their testimony with us. But the thing is, just know that breast cancer is real. breast cancer is really, really attacking a lot of women. If you take about 100 women out now, I bet you will see like about 20% of the women with breast cancer, with what cancer or breast cancer particularly. And that's a very high percentage. If you ask me, that's a very high percentage. Please, we need to be informed about it. We can't afford to be over spiritual about this matter and be saying, oh, God forbid, oh, this. No, no, it's beyond that. God has given us a lot of things, a lot of information that we need to dive into and begin to enjoy them. What God has given to us, we should enjoy them. Not to just making confessions and saying, oh, God forbid, this will not be this, will not be that. So when it now happens, you now say, oh, God has forgotten you or God has forsaken you. So let's get things right. Cancer spreads. Like I said, malignant, once it's malignant, it spreads. So please do not wait until something happens to you or until the spread happens before you talk, before you ask for help. Before you ask for help, please do not be quiet. When you notice any changes in your body system, please reach out to people who are informed. Reach out to people who are knowledgeable. Get yourself, don't be quiet. Don't start anointing it and putting anointing oil on it. Oh no, please talk to people. If you talk to one person, a doctor, get a second opinion, get a third opinion. Reach out to people. Don't limit your understanding only to orthodox doctors alone. I'm emphasizing this. Don't only listen to your doctor. Please don't quote me, don't get me wrong. Listen to your doctor, work with your doctor, but please get a second opinion, a third opinion. And there are also natural practitioners in this line. Get their opinion, weigh the options very well before you dabble into anything. When you notice something in your breast, you notice a pressure, the first thing you're doing is not to subject your body to biopsy. No, you need to do that. And I explained it last week that when you notice anything in your body system, like a lump, a tumor, or something, the first thing that should come into your mind is that there is a part of your liver that is not functioning well. See, let me explain this particular one. You may do a liver function test, and liver function test is normal. You may do a pelvic stomach pelvic abdominal scan and your liver is fine, okay? But because liver is responsible, works hand in hand with immune system, they are not as supposed to allow certain things to happen in your body. That's the way God created it. That's the way God created it. So if there's a there's a problem, now the first thing I want to say, there's a problem. The part of the liver that is to checkmate this particular thing, tumor or growth, is particular not is maybe may not be active. Let me put it that way. Or the liver is overwhelmed and must have maybe I missed it. It might be that with the watchful eye of the liver, the liver might have just mistakenly missed it. So there is something that you want to think about, that I need to build my immune system and all of that. There's a missing line. So that is what is comes to your mind. Don't say, arrow from home, arrow from this or this. Some people have sent this one. Oh, my enemy had prevailed. My this one. No enemy can prevail over it because you're a child of God. Okay? So if that happens, you want to settle down, you want to relax, you want to get second opinion, you want to detox, you want to clean out your body system, you want to build your immune system before you subject yourself to any medical treatment. Build your immune system, do a lot of things that I'll be sharing now, and then you go get a second opinion, third opinion. No, think about it, pray about it before you go ahead to take a very critical decision. Nourishing your gut is another one. You need to nourish your gut system. How do you nourish your gut system? The things I'll be mentioning afterward will help us to nourish our gut system. It is important for us to do this. In fact, do you know that about said about a higher percentage of many diseases that we carry along, they all start from the gut system. And we can agree less to that, because if many of our organs are located close to digestive system. Okay, let me mention them. Your stomach is close to the digestive system. Okay, it's just within everything that is around your abdomen. That's where your colon is. That's where your intestines, your small intestine is. That's where your large intestine is. That's where your appendix is. So that's where your spleen is. your spleen is there, your what's it called, your liver is there, your pancreas is there, okay, your gallbladder is there, your bile is there, your duodenum is there. So all of the things, they are all linked together right in the abdomen, right at the abdomen. So you can't afford to make a mistake with gut health. It's very critical. Once your bowel movement and gut health is not right, then there will be a problem. There's be a congestion problem, and it can lead to any other problem. Okay, I've seen a lot of young people have constipation. In fact, my daughter too had the same issue, and I shared it before here on this platform. And we had to do a lot while she was in school. We had to do a lot, but now she's so excited. She's so happy that it's just first thing she said, I have a good bowel movement. She doesn't even mind. She said she doesn't even mind anything if what she's eating just makes her bowel movement free. That she's happy. So we want to make sure that pay attention to our bowel movement and make sure that our bowel health, our gut health is fantastic. So when you hear gut health, it means that your total digestive system, the process of digestion, absorption of nutrient is very important. So if your gut health is not good, I don't have to tell. We will talk about that later. Talk about your digestive, your immune system, how it works in your digestive system, how they work together, what controls it, how how you can spill. There can be a spillage into your bloodstream, which can be from your digestive system, from your small intestine, from your large intestine. It can be a spill. That causes a lot of problem. It's like it's poisoning the blood, and a lot of people move around like that. And their body is being poisoned on a daily basis right within themselves. So we want to ensure that we build our immune system and ensure our body more bowel movement is in proper shape. So I see a lot of women on the platform as well. They are very concerned about their bowel movement. Once they have a constipation issue or they have certain issue, they reach out to me, this, that. They are worried, they're concerned. Now, because now we are understanding and getting it well, that your bowel movement, your bowel health is very critical to your overall health. Bowel movement might just be what somebody is having that triggered a high blood pressure, and we explain that to you how that happens. Next month, by the grace of God, we're starting a series on cardiovascular health, and it promises to be very exciting. So we're going to talk about cardiovascular, what are cardiovascular issues and all of that. Major one, of course, is a high blood pressure. We'll be dealing with that next month by the grace of God. And so it is important for us to ensure that our bowel health is optimal. So without wasting time, I want to dive into food. What are the food? What are the supplements? What are the herbs? What are the plants that can help us to rejuvenate our body system? In case you already come down with breast cancer or we want to prevent breast cancer, everything that is used for healing is used for prevention. That's how amazing God is. I say that every time here, that God is amazing. He doesn't even create complication for us. He did not create complicated life for us, and He put things in place. What you eat for health is what you also eat for healing, for prevention, and for healing. It says He has given you the trees, the tree bearing fruits and seed for your what? For your food and for medicine. So can you be wiser than God? Many of us, we act like we're wiser than God. He created the body Himself. He said, I am the manufacturer, and I know what will be good for you. And I give you, these are the things you should follow. These are the food recipes. These are the things. Follow this template so that you can be well. You will not turn back. You turn the other way, say, oh no, I'm wiser than God. Let me do it my own way. And then we'll get our own kind of result. If you want to get God's own kind of results, you must follow God's instruction. Obedience is key to healthy living. What is that food number one that you must pay attention to? For many of us that run away from this food, you can't run away. And then you must embrace it. You must embrace this food. And the number one food is your grains. All kinds of grains. Green leafy vegetables is number one choice for cancer health. To prevent cancer, to heal from cancer, you need to incorporate green vegetables into your diet. And I heard somebody talking recently and saying, Some people think that when you say healthy eating, a lot of people just target expensive lifestyle. No, that's not what we should be looking at it. We should not be looking at it that way. Please, you can improvise. You can do it according to your category, according to your level. You don't have to go for the high end one. When people hear healthy eating, the first thing that comes to their mind, oh, broccoli, blueberry, raspberry, strawberry. Please, no. That's the wrong impression. Use the vegetables, the greens that are available to you. Their own vegetables. Within my language, they call it F4. The green vegetables, F4, tete, shoko. You understand? Our own ugu, pumpkin leaf, our own ugu, the water leaf that they call gure in my language, in Yoruba language, call it gure. They call it water. They call something amonututu. They call something efo ebolo. Do you know efo? For many of us that in Ibadan, efo ebolo is one of the best vegetables that you can eat for fibroid, to prevent fibroid or to heal from fibroid, whatever. So it is one very amazing vegetable that you can use for your for reproductive health. So it is cheap. It's available all over, especially in your state. I've not seen Efo Ebolo in Lagos. Please, if you know about Efo Ebolo and you know where we can get it in Lagos, please, in the community, help us in the community so that we can have access to it. I know it's very abundant in your state, Ibadan, the local government of your state. It's very popular there. So if you have am I mistaken? Ibadan is not the local, oh sorry, it's, so please, it's not the capital, said capital state. I may be missing something, but Ibadan is a city, a big city in your state, and you can find this amazing vegetable called efo ebolo there. So it's there. Eat it, blanch and cook it mildly, salt it, ingredient. But the best part of it for cancer prevention is to make them into smoothies, make them into juices, drink them. They're powerful antioxidants that are present inside the grains. Bioflavonoids are the powerful components, chemical components. We have we have chlorophyll. They are high in chlorophyll, high in vitamin C. They are powerful. We need to do a lot of green juices. When my mom had the issue, had an issue, tumor issue, I know one of the things we were doing very well was we were doing a lot of juices, a lot of green juices. So you want to incorporate that into your diet system, and you can make it easy. A lot of greens. I'm not talking about herbs here. Okay, I'm not talking about the difference between herbs and vegetables. Okay, there are some herbs that are they're called, these vegetables are called nutritive plant. So these ones, you can take them regularly, you can take them multiple times without harm, but you can't take herbs like that. Herbs are in different category. Herbs are taken in minimal quantity, okay, except some herbs that you can take regularly. There's some herbs you can take regularly but in minimal quantity. So please be guided. You cannot use restoration plant now and call it a restoration plant and call it vegetable. You want to cook plenty of it. No, you cannot. You're going to have a adverse effect of that. So you want to be guided on this. You can use your broccoli, you can use your cauliflower, you can use your cabbage. So the very common one here that are not too expensive, they are a cabbage, cucumber, lettuce, green vegetables. That's what one's called tete, and all the rest like that. Efirin is good in minimal quantity. You can mix it. Parsley is also good. Cilantro and all the other vegetables like that, they are amazing. The number two food that is very important for us is also berries. If you have the capacity, if you have the power to do berries, please, berries are abundant in gracious nutrients. Bioflavonoids is present in it. Flavonoids is present in it. Vitamin C, they are high in vitamin C and powerful antioxidant. They are very powerful antioxidant. They are rich in and they are also rich in, I've mentioned about a glutathione in the liver, the natural antioxidant that is generated from your liver. But these also plant, they also help. Okay, they also help to improve or to also increase the resveratrol, the glutathione in the liver. Now, you also want to look at mushrooms. We have some popular mushrooms around. We have the these oyster mushrooms. It's also good. It builds your immune system. Immune system is very critical for anyone battling with cancer or that wants to prevent it. Immune system is very important. It helps support to chase off all those bad guys from your body system. They are the natural. They help us to build your white blood cell count. And white blood cell count, when they build it for you, they are able to. They are the ones that fight infection. Okay, they're the ones that fight infection for you. They fight infection on your behalf. There's also the bone broth. Let me talk about bone broth. Is something that is not very common with us here. Bone broth is the biscuit bone, that biscuit bone that you get from the meat. They are very powerful. All those things inside in the middle of those bones, they are very powerful. So you can cook bone broth. When you cook them, the minerals inside the bone broth are powerful. So you want to experience. I've experienced this particular thing before. Initially, when I hear bone broth, I'm like, bone broth. It looks so simple and so, what exactly is this bone broth about? But I gave it a try. I think one of my children was ill, and so my mentor encouraged me to do bone broth and vegetable broth for her for that period of time, and it was amazing. Sweating out and bringing out sweat and toxins out of her system in no time. With other things that we did, she just got better. So you want to try bone broth and include it as part of your daily nutrient, especially if you are battling with breast cancer. I want to encourage you with bone broth. Please cook it. So all you need to do is just cook it, or you can just go to YouTube and check how to make bone broth. How to make bone broth. BONE. Okay, BROTH. Bone broth. I think it's bone broth over here. Bone broth. So please take it, drink it, make it as, so you can make it as a soup, you can make it as anything. Drink it. It helps with a lot of minerals and it helps to build immune system. Carrots. The next one is carrot. Carrot is a fantastic fruit. Some call food, I call it vegetable. It's very in the category of vegetable. Carrot is very abundant, rich in beta carotene, and beta carotene is a powerful component, powerful chemical component ingredient that is very, very essential for our body system, particularly for anyone battling with uterine cancer, or you don't have uterine cancer, you don't have anything. One, two food that is amazing for reproductive health is carrots and beetroot. Carrots and beetroot, and we said that there's a link between your reproductive health and your breast health. So you need to be taking these two things regularly. I shared with us sometimes ago on every Monday that we should do a Monday detox process or Monday rejuvenation system, and the components are cucumber, carrots, beetroot, ginger, and dandelion. Now, these are the things I asked us to do to help us to improve on our health. I don't know how many people are still doing it. On the Mondays, you just blend them together, sieve them, and drink them. These are powerful nutrients that you can use to build your reproductive health. One, if you're taking this on a regular basis and you have fibroid, it's going to be amazing on your result fibroid. I just remember that one of our sisters shared this testimony with me, stress testimony of a fibroid shrinking. That's amazing. She will come and share her testimony herself. So she promised to share with us. So that's one of the things that we can do for ourselves, and that we can help us. It's also good for me to also mention here to celebrate every woman doing and practicing the things that we share on this platform. For me, honestly, Tabitha is a blessing to me as well, because it helps me to be on my toes. I'm also doing, as I talk to you, I'm also doing, it gets me. There are times I want to do certain things, I'm not motivated to do that because all those things are calling my attention. But because we have a community, it's like I'm going to report to you. It's like I'm coming back to report to my community that, oh, this is what I've done. So I make sure that I put more effort, do what we have done, the challenge. Even when I'm not around, I have the opportunity to dehydrate some of my things. I can take them along and make them into capsules or make them into powder form or something. I just take them. So even if I'm not around to do the small juicing that we do, so I have other ways to put them together. I take my stuff. Okay, so these are some of the things it has really, really helped me. Honestly, that's helped me. So I want to encourage every woman that is practicing this thing to please, keep doing what you're doing, and then you have a great reward for it. The next food that I want to talk about is cruciferous vegetables. And you know the cruciferous vegetables that we are talking about here. We're talking about the broccoli, we're talking about the cauliflower, we're talking about um, Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout. Those are the three major ones that are available here. Brussels sprout. We have the cauliflower. We have the broccoli and all of that. These products are good if you have the capacity. Oh, we have the cabbage. Cabbage too is it's also uh, cruciferous vegetables as well. So if you can't afford to buy cauliflower, you can't afford to buy broccoli, then you can go ahead to do what, to buy your what's it called, your cabbage, which is very popular around us here. Just a joke in between. Somebody, I saw a video somewhere and they were asking the chef that what is this vegetable. The vegetable is actually broccoli, and he has two vegetables with him, carrying two vegetables. They asked him what's the vegetable. The second one, he said the second one is called siscoli. Oh, so I was like, what is siscoli? So he looked at it. I looked at it and said it's actually cauliflower. So they asked him, why did you call this one siscoli? He said because this one is broccoli, which is a brother, and then the other one is siscoli, which is a sister, which is a cauliflower. And you know that cauliflower actually looks like um, um, broccoli. One of my sisters we spoke today, and she said, "Ah, come on, this actually looks like broccoli." So it's just that the white color. So if you're eating the brother and sister together, you are doing a whole lot of amazing things in your body system. Broccoli and siscoli. That is broccoli and cauliflower. So now you want to include that into your so you want to, sometimes some people say, some school of thought say blanching your cauliflower and your broccoli, it's amazing, also allows for release of the active ingredients. That's a school of thought. And for me, aside from the school of thought, I hardly blend or make smoothie of broccoli and cauliflower. I usually salt them. I salt them and put grains. I put bell peppers. I use it to garnish it and all that. That's the way I usually eat cauliflower and broccoli more. That's the major way. But I'll tell you, I do more of other vegetables than the broccoli and the cauliflower, and I do a lot of cabbage because they are easily accessible and they are cheaper. Okay, so you want to try that and all. Want to try that. Then the other one is avocado. Avocado is a healthy food, rich in potassium, rich in magnesium, and these two important minerals, they are powerful for everything from immune system to metabolism, food metabolism, to relaxing your body system. And once your body is relaxed as well, a lot of healing process take place. And so you want to include avocado pear in your smoothie mix. You want to mix them together, add your greens inside and all of that, and powerful greens inside. Put them inside, add them together, make them a smoothie. So if you have cancer issue here, I want to encourage you. Please take off that cooked food in the morning out of your plate. Please join the 30 days challenge and learn how we eat, and then be in that community where we will take you for 30 days to run you through how you should eat. The form is actually out now. For many of us who are opportune to hear my voice tonight, and you haven't filled the form, please click on the link and fill the form, submit it, and look out for information concerning this program. In 2-3 days, you'll be added to a group, and then you put it together in a group, and then you do orientation by the last day of this month, or second to the last day of this month. We come together, we share. And 30 days challenge for this month orientation is going to be unique because I'll be sharing certain tips, fantastic tips on that platform, so you can't afford to miss it. During the orientation, you also want to come early. If you're starting by 8, be in class by 8 so that we can start on time, and it's going to be by Zoom. We are paying for this Zoom link. Oh, we pay in dollars for this Zoom link. So please don't waste our resources. Be part of it. Come on time, attend classes so that we can all do this together. It's for our own good. What as I teach as well, I learn. I'm benefited. I'm also equipped as well. As I'm empowering people with information, I'm also empowering myself and empowering my family members. So I look forward to it all the time, and so you should look forward to it. So we come together so that we can all share and get great information. So add this to your regimen. Don't eat cooked food in the morning. Please, I am emphasizing on it. It doesn't mean you're not eating. You can make another recipe, put them together and make it really, really well nourishing. You drink it in the morning, that's a whole meal for you. And I assure you, you won't get hungry anything earlier than 12 o'clock. I can assure you. And by 12 noon, you are taking another uncooked meal and cooked food then. So let's teach you how to eat properly during the 30 days challenge, especially if you have any health concern. We've had a lot of testimonies. All the testimony you heard during our anniversary, they're testimonies of people who have joined the 30 days challenge. And for you, for your information as well, when you qualify as an ambassador after the 30 days challenge, you have the privilege of becoming an ambassador. And an ambassador platform is a new level entirely. We do marathon challenge there where we equip and build our body system with different kind of food plant products. So please join the 30 days challenge and be a part of this, of what is happening. Avocado, coconut, milk is very good. They are high in quality fat, high quality fat. And for people who are battling with cancer, you want to do high quality fat, like about 60 or 70%. You want to do about 20% of protein, plant protein, or healthy animal protein. Then you want to do also, you want to low, of course, low protein, high fat diet, but healthy fat, I must tell you. Then the other thing that you also want to keep in mind is that you want to keep infection as low as possible. If you're eating like this, you are keeping infection low as possible. So I'm sure you know that we are all exposed to infection. We all have candida and all of that in our body system. Staphylococcus, staphylococcus is everywhere, and on our body system are different parts. But our immune system, they keep them quiet. They keep them quiet or chase them out, so they don't have the power of our body system. If you think they're not there, you're just joking. That's why you just get somewhere. And the next minute you start sneezing profusely. Why? Because certain things want to overpower your immune system, because those infectious organisms, they add an upper hand at that moment, and they want to begin to react. But once your immune system is out, they come into contact, begin to chase you out. If you know what to do on time, you'll be able to build certain things in your body system, use things that are natural antibiotics and all of that, and before you know, your body will be back in shape. Then parsley is another. Parsley is high in potassium as well, high in chlorophyll. And one great thing about parsley is that it helps to clean the blood. It helps to clean the blood. So if you have something that can clean your blood, so that you can clean your white blood, your red blood cells, especially your immunoglobulin level, your oxygen level in your blood is nourished, well nourished. So you have a quality blood flow in your body system, and that is very beneficial to your healing process. Now let's go to the herbs. Now, one of the herbs, the greatest herbs of all for cancer, and I shared with you how my mom was very, very high in turmeric. It was afterwards that I began to learn and study that this must be one of the secrets of my mom healing process. Although we did a lot that I will share with you, I may take a little few minutes of your time because I want to conclude it, because we're heading breast care talk this month today. Now, my mother was always taking turmeric. If anything, people say, Joe call me turmeric give me to tone, and meaning my turmeric is finished. So I always get to packet turmeric and send to her, because that's what she was just used to. And even up to now, my mother never stopped taking turmeric. If turmeric is about finishing, that turmeric is finished. So I will have a way to send turmeric down to her. So turmeric is one of the things plant that we're mentioning today. Number one of them that have been scientifically studied, that is everywhere, is turmeric. It's been proven that it's anti-cancer. So you want to take turmeric except you have some condition that making you to slow down on turmeric. Now, I've taught us how to use turmeric powerfully without causing a problem. Adding it to your smoothie, especially the smoothie recipe that I've shared with us on several times. And if you want to get back the smoothies recipe, please go to our YouTube channel and type food, diabetic food, food for diabetic and other chronic diseases. It's on our YouTube channel. You can upload it. You can get it from there, download it there, and then watch at any time or share to your loved ones. You'll see the recipes that I've given on avocado mixed spirit. So then you can add turmeric inside like that. Then you can also do golden turmeric milk. That is powerful anti-inflammatory drink. You can do golden turmeric milk. I've thought about golden turmeric milk as well. If you don't have the recipe of golden, you can put it on the platform. Please, I need something on recipe on. Somebody will be, no, be, I know one of our sisters will be glad. Uh, would be gracious enough to put it on the platform. So that's one thing that you want to also add. You want to add green tea, matcha green tea. Matcha green tea is another one that you want to continue drinking if you have cancer issues. Matcha green tea that you want to add to your diet. The next one is frankincense oil. Have talked about cancer in part of our challenge. We included frankincense oil, and do you know that when I asked us to introduce frankincense oil, I haven't even gone too much study now at that point. After doing a lot of study, I realized that it's one of the greatest decisions that we made for our what's it called it, for our challenge, breast care challenge. So add frankincense oil to as part of your regimen as you are treating breast cancer issues or even uterine cancer. Put 4 or 5 drops, let it be like part of your lotion. Essential oils, even in 4 or 5 drops, are powerful. You might think it's small. It's a powerful because they're a really, really extract of that product that you are bringing out. So if you also can lay your hand to turmeric oil, fantastic. You got in the extra oil. It's very powerful. Black seed oil is another one. Since I'm talking about oil now, black seed oil is another powerful one that you also want to be taking. Please let no one tell you. Let me add it here. Let no one begin to tell you, oh, stop all these things that they're telling you. That's not how they do it and all that. Nobody, no orthodox people will agree with what you are saying. Very few. I'm sure you saw the testimony of our sister on the platform who shared with us that a friend met a doctor who said her diet is very quick and change her diet. You see, there are very few, uh, we have little percentage of such doctors that tell people about their diet. Many that I've heard, once they go and tell their doctor, and one woman on one platform that I am said we should do, say just throw all those charlatans. So I'm not a charlatan. I am not one of them. I'm trained and I've experienced it hands down. I've tried it, lay my hands on them, use them personally, use them for my mom. Other women have used them, seen testimony. What other evidence do we want? So please, for the fact that we are not medical doctors from the medical orthodox field doesn't mean we don't know what you're saying. So please, when you want to discuss with your doctor, you know how you want to present these things, and then your doctor, it doesn't have the final say over your life. Sit down and evaluate. Take what your doctor has told you, take what other, sit down yourself, and also be like Berean Christian who go to search the scriptures after they are being taught, and then reason it out. For what? Will it hurt you? Will it harm you? Is it going to affect or kill me? Let me even give it a try and see what happens. So that's the way to go about this particular aspect. I know I've taken some of our time today, extra time today, because I want to close the challenge this night, and that's why we are here. We still have some few days to the end of month, to the end of May. I think we are in the week of I think the last week. We can also still continue with we can mix honey juice or bitter leaf juice as you desire. Please use your bitter leaf juice or onion juice as you desire. You can also include your hydro inside so that we can balance out our system, our process of challenge for the breast challenge this week. We have about 5 days or 6 days to the end of the month, so we can do a bitter leaf, we can do a onions as you wish. Also as you wish. So I may mix it, I may do onions and also do bitter leaf in the course of the week. I wish you every good thing, and I wish you good health, sound mind, by the grace and mercy of God. I look forward to your testimony. We're praying for you, and we're trusting God that very soon you will come and share your testimony, and we will all dance with you by the grace and mercy of God. Please keep hope alive, trust God, and remember that you are not alone on this journey. God is with you, and you have a lot of us in this community trusting God on your behalf, praying for you and supporting you with our love. Thank you for listening tonight. God bless you all. Now, another one I want to also mention is frankincense oil. Frankincense oil is another one. One of the greatest things that we did here during our challenge here was using frankincense oil. Frankincense oil, even before I ever did more research on frankincense oil, I've shared it with her, said that we should use frankincense oil for our challenge, and it's one of the honestly one of the best decisions that we made for that challenge. After I've done a lot of research, I've seen frankincense to be amazing tumor and cancer fighting essential oil. 4 drops and all that is amazing. Add them to your lotion. You can make them in different parts of your body system. It's very powerful. Since I'm talking about oil, let's talk about black seed oil. Is also powerful. A teaspoon of black seed oil is amazing as well. You can take a teaspoon of black seed oil as well. Mushrooms are also amazing. The reishi mushroom, the cordyceps mushroom is also amazing and fantastic. You also want to include proteolytic enzymes in your diet system. Proteolytic enzymes are really something that I never had understanding about in the past, but as I began to grow in this field, I began to see how powerful. My mother was taking proteolytic enzyme that time. She takes it on empty stomach. I never knew that it was very powerful. That powerful. That helps to break down the cancer cells as well. Helps to break down cancer cells. It helps with metabolism issues. Helps to digestion of food easily and all of that. So it's better to use it on empty stomach. I think I've talked about proteolytic enzyme before. How it operates. So you want to use that to break down to cancer cells as well. Then you also want to consider this product, almighty garlic. Garlic is another amazing product that you want to use. Garlic is also used to kill cancer cell. It contains sulfur that also helps to break down to also helps to nourify and detoxify the liver, also helps to kill your cancer cells, helps to keep yeast and candidates keep them quiet, and because these guys can be very notorious and they can damage our health as well. Then you want to keep sugar off completely. You want to narrow sugar from your diet, completely take them off completely from your diet system. It's important to note these very important aspects of this. Then we also want to say that you can also include vitamin D, although we take it from sunlight, but because of our skin, it's very difficult for our skin to take vitamin D from the sun. So I want to advise, if you have cancer issues, you want to take 5,000 IU vitamin D supplement. Yes, I did. My mother did that. 5,000 vitamin D. In fact, that was one of the first things that she started with, because some people, it might actually be linked. Deficiency in vitamin D have been linked to a lot of health issues, cancer issues. So you want to also you can talk to your doctor about it, but your doctor might say no, 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 but you want to also give it a shot and also ask questions, do your own personal research and do what is needful. And you also want to pay attention to using spirulina. Spirulina is amazing, it's an algae that's powerful, richer than your green juices. Yes, it's dense, it's nutrient dense, high B vitamins, cleans your blood, and it's rich in chlorophyll. It's very high in all the B vitamins, detoxifying system for the blood, for the kidney, and for the liver. So it's something that you also want to eat. There's a particular spirulina that I saw. It's like a tablet form, just chewable. That's what I just put in my mouth. Once I put it there, it's a very fancy container like this. I put it in my bag, so I just chew it. Sometimes I just chew it if I feel like taking something, put something in my mouth. I think that's where we're going to end the class today. I think I've touched all the things that I want to share with you.